Hi everybody, it's me. So I've been getting a lot of questions as to how I've been painting my Nightmare Before Christmas. So I thought that I would kind of show you guys a little bit about or demonstrate just visually how I've been doing it. So how I normally do my paintings is I take a image here on my camera or my iPod or something, iPad, whatever this is called. I don't know what it is. Anyway, which in this case is this picture. I also have this one here, but this one here is the one I've been using. And I'll look at it, I'll say, okay, so it's got this little odd shaped hill, so I know I want to put that here. And then it's got this guy on here, and then it's got a moon, and just kind of figure out where I want to place everything. The first thing you want to do is the moon, obviously. And how do you want to do such a big thing? Well, I've just got one hand, so I have to I'm a perfectionist, so everything has to be perfect. So I used an actual plate and placed a plate on here and then traced the plate out. You can trace it out. I traced it out with an actual pencil. You can trace it out with, I do it also with chalk. Chalk works as well, but for this case I used plate, and it was actually a tiny bit bigger plate, but you get the picture. You just put it on there and trace it out, and then thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
And then you draw the hill and put the hill on there, and I did that on pencil as well because tried it on chalk, it just didn't work out for me. The hill has a bunch of little odd angles, but I don't do odd angles, so everything for me is perfect. That's just me as a painter coming out, because I just don't do the odd angles. So for me, it's a little different. And then you have the gate, and you have this hill, and then there's a little hill up here as well, and I'll be painting that. And then I'll be doing fog, and then there's a bunch of these little pumpkins as well, and I'll be doing that later on. And I'll just be doing, pencil as well, maybe a little chalk, but just drawing little circles and painting my pumpkins on there a little bit later on. But that's essentially how I do it. It takes a little time and patience and practice and a lot of erasers. But that's essentially how I do it. So for anybody who thinks that they can't do it, you can. You just need to dedicate the time and the patience and just keep trying, because I'm doing this with one hand, and I think you can too. You just have to say, I can. And if you look at this right here, all this is really, look, a circle. Yeah, this has a bunch of little swirly things on it, but these are just lines, they're just lines on a page. You do that in elementary school. So you can do that. So just, yeah, Jack is a little bit different, and he and I had a difference of opinion every once in a while, and he didn't want to be drawn for a little while. He went squirrely, but I think I did a pretty good job with him. He has a tiny bit of an alien shaped head, but for the most part, I like him. he did pretty good. So I'm happy with how he turned out. Not too bad with one hand. So yeah, I'm happy. And you can be happy too. And it's not about, okay, it is about perfectionism with me, but you don't have to, you don't always have to just settle with being perfect. You could just take a bunch of paint on your paintbrush and just fling it at paper if you want to. If that's what you want to draw, just make your paper blank and just draw black or just draw white and just fling paint at it. And that could be what you draw for the day. I don't know. It's up to you. That's your painting. So, I don't know. That's my 2 cents for the day. Bye.